Welcome to another video, guys. This is a beginner guide on the Compendium. You might learn a few tricks. Mostly I'm just introducing you on what I'm running on the Compendium and what I would be doing different now if I started from scratch. Yeah, we are going to talk about this thing here today. It is an endgame only thing, so if you haven't reached the endgame yet, watch this guide later once you do. And yeah, let's go into it. So once I first clicked that, I was very overwhelmed by all of these things here. Didn't even know what is this Prele, Yunus, Caspo, what does it mean? And yeah, it is a lot to look at, so let's talk about it. As you can see, there's always two different names. The first name is the area, like the continent or like the act or whatever. And the second name here, that are actually bosses, god authorities that are used for finding quite some good gear. As you can see, all of these stones have the same names on them. Capri, Aquila, Castor. Also relics have the same names. And they're basically themed gods in the game. For example, Alyssa and Capri are fire gods. And Castor is more like a I think chaos damage boss. There's like a bunch of different ones that have different things going on for them. And they are also the gods that you collect in your charms, that you worship basically. And if you have the correct charms, you get the blessings of them. So yeah. The second name here are those bosses. Why is that important now? We just talked about the charms here. And it is actually connected to the Compendium. Because each zone in the game drops charms for one god. So that means if you are a fire player that collects Capri charms, the first thing you want to upgrade is in here all of the Capri layouts, which are Torch, Bonfire, Flame, Lamp, and Brazier. So that is going to be the first thing you want to upgrade. You cannot choose what maps are, what chaos cards are dropping. So I still decided to upgrade all of them, at least to level 1. And then I started focusing more on the Capri here. And in Capri, I decided to choose Puro Chance and Charm Drop Rate, because we want the Capri charms. And I actually started leveling that higher. Since if I don't have any daily quests, I try to run T-Pan maps only until I run out of them. Then I'm forced to run other layouts. So that's why I still choose to upgrade other layouts. But mainly this is gonna be the first one to upgrade for me, since I'm trying to get the charms. Charms are very important. I also have a guide on those. But yeah, that's why you want charm drop rate. The more you can get of these, the better. We're gonna need a lot of them to find good ones. And it's insanely important for your build to do a lot of damage. Okay, so the other regions, I focus on Puro Chance as well. Puro Chance is my favorite. Puros give gold, they give elements, and they give essences for crafting. All three of these things are insanely important, and they open up portals. Often you get the unique elements or the golden statues. These are quite good for selling them on the auction house for guaranteed rubies. You can almost 100% always sell these if you put them a little bit cheaper than the average price. So that's the best way of getting easy rubies for free, having Puro dungeons and running those. The other thing I like to focus on now is Essence Drop Rate, because I actually think that's one of the better things to get. If it's not your main area, the main area has Charm Drop Rate, every other area Essence Drop Rate. If you're going for two different charms that are good, for example Castor is also very good for my Fireball build, you can also put Charm Drop Rate on that and make that the second that you upgrade. So that's another option you can do. Back in the day I tried to go a lot with Star Crystal Drop Chance, but you get so many of these from doing the Void Rifts and some of the dailies. And Like compared to that, this tiny drop chance here does basically nothing for you. And they don't drop so often, so 0.5% more drops, it's almost 0 more drops. If you go for essences or elements, these drop quite often. So 0.5% is like every 5 maps you get like 3, 4, 5, 6 drops more. So it's a tiny buff, but it's a buff. And it actually helps you. Yeah, so that's the upgrades I do. And after reaching level 1 of on my main one, I upgraded everything else to level 1 first, and then I went into here for level 2, and I'm actually gonna do level 3 here as well, and level 2 on Castor because that's my second favorite, which is also good for charms, and I'm constantly out of maps for this, so I wanted to have a second one that I can farm. Since I haven't decided which charms I'm gonna run eventually. So these two I'm gonna upgrade to level 3. And once I have both of them level 3, fully level 3, I will go upgrading everything else to level 2 and then go on. Hitting level 75 is gonna be very hard. Very hard. So I think it's not worth to spend everything into just 5 layouts, which you probably cannot run constantly since you will be running out of chaos cards. So yeah, that's why I decided to upgrade everything. Yeah, so basically put Puro on everything. Let's actually do that here instead of this. And put essence drop thing on chance on everything. That's what I'm doing. A lot of people told me alchemy ingredients is good, rare monsters is good, and especially if you're still starting out with leveling, statue XP is good. Mine is already level 18, so I don't need this anymore, I think. But if you're just starting with chaos cards, statue XP can be really good of helping you to progress faster. We actually got a subscriber while not even streaming, so thanks for that. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. So take care.